Is your boss giving you too much work? Is university work piling up? Do you need that extra push? Well, here's my Arduino project. It's a stress ball motivator. Every time you squeeze the ball, it plays one of 5 motivational clips. Here's a preview.
Don't worry, my friend. My friend, it's okay.
You can do it. Now let's have a look at the hardware. It works using an Arduino kit and breadboard, various wires, a 220 resistor, a WAV shield, memory card, and of course the conductive foam. Okay, let's talk wiring. The red wire is the analog input which is connected to the breadboard. The blue wire is connected to ground and the breadboard. The black wire is connected to 5 volts and also to the conductive foam. The yellow wire is along the extension of ground and connected to the conductive foam also. When you touch the black and yellow, it triggers the power and sets off the digital pins. You can do it. The resistor used is 220 volts and that's what controls the voltage. These wires are connected to the Arduino digital in and outputs, which is then connected to the WAV shield. It is pre-coded and plays the digital sound clips stored on the memory card. This is the memory card reader, a volume controller, and an audio output which is connected to the speakers. Now let's have a look at some code. Okay, and this is the coding. These 3 things here are basically just references of the example codes that I used and modified in order to get my code working. These int sound pins 1 to 5 are the sound pins that play the sound from the WAV shield, and they are the values from the WAV shield. The 2 to 6 values are the digital input and output ports of the Arduino. This is the counter set to 0, which is the starting point, and this is the last number in the counter which relates to the sound. Okay. The pin mode sound pins 1 to 5. This sets the digital pin to 2 to 6 as an output. And the digital write sound pin 1 to 5 high. This sets the pin values to a high value which is equal to off. This loops the code underneath which will allow the counter to keep going, counter code to keep going and going. Over here, this is the sensor value which is equal to the analog port 0 on the Arduino, and underneath it here, the sensor value, this means if the sensor value is greater than 600, then yeah, basically what it will do is add 1 to the sound pin push counter, and this is equal to 0 as at the start. And underneath we have the counter code. Okay. Over here, if the sound pin push counter is equal to the last pin state, which is 5, then it needs to return the value back to 0. And when you go further down, this piece of coding here, if the sound pin push counter is equal to 1, then it will play the WAV file which is equal to sound pin 1. As I said before, high, it starts off which is off, and then it will go to low, in which it will play, and basically it goes on for the sound files 1 to 5. So 2, then it will play the WAV file equal to 2, and 3 it will play the WAV file equal to 3, and so on. And that is the code. Thank you.